Sam.
I'm Jack.
And first off, we are starting with Table Talk.
So I have some table talk for you guys.
Yes.
What are your top 3 Bible stories?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Ooh, that is a good one. Okay, I'll go first. My top 3 are Esther,
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Feeding of the 5,000,
That's a shout. That's
Yeah.
really good.
and Jonah and the Whale.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
They're all they're my top 3 at the moment. It could all change again. I like the Feeding of the 5,000 because there's food in it. It was good food.
Yeah, that's
It
makes
was
me
good.
hungry every single time.
Jonah because he did something that God didn't want him to do, but God still loved him.
He got eaten by
And he was in a whale.
He got eaten by
because
a whale.
God was really upset. And Esther, well, she was a really good queen, so she saved her people. So those are my top 3.
Right. So my top 3 are the Nativity.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a nice story.
That's
I like
All-time classic. Then Noah and the Ark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Another
that was one I've just
well-known
always
one.
heard throughout my childhood, and I think it's a good story. And then the last one is Joseph and his colourful coat. I like that story a lot. Yeah.
So my top 3 Bible stories are the paralyzed man, because although
It's
he
a
may
good
be,
story.
although he
God
may have
heals
been
the story.
paralyzed, he still was able to see Jesus.
Yeah.
And it was the Good Samaritan, because
That's a good
it
story.
just
Good
You hear that a
choice,
lot,
good
yeah.
no matter where you come from, you can always help out. And then also Jonah and the whale. I mean, he didn't do what God did, and he got eaten by a whale. So
It was good.
was
It's
good.
a good story.
It's a good
they're
story.
all good.
All right, so let's head to cooking. Let's go.
Woo! Buongiorno, amigos!
And welcome to Cooking with the Caves. That's us. Today we're making chocolate chip cookies.
So what you're gonna need for this tasty cooking show is you're gonna need 2 bowls, you're gonna need a whisk, and you're gonna need a spatula. Also, you're gonna need some cups if you have them in the house. But don't worry if you don't have cups, we've got them in milliliters, so we'll explain that to you. And the ingredients you will need is 2 eggs, flour, chocolate chip chunks, white chocolate chip chunks we've got today. We've also got some Bourneville chocolate, so you might need some chocolate like that, or if you can find any other chocolate, that will work too. You'll need some self-raising flour, sugar, light brown sugar, vanilla extract, and some salt. So, Chef Sam, how do you make these?
Well, I'll show you right now.
Go on.
So, guys, to start off with, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to get an adult to help you with this bit. So you're going to need to chop up your chocolate, but if you've got just a bag of chocolate chips, that's going to work as well. So today we've got some chocolate that we're chopping up and some white chocolate chips. So guys, in one bowl, you need to pour 1.5 cups of self-raisin flour. Self-raisin flour, okay? So that's 1.5 cups of self-raisin flour. You will also need to add half a teaspoon, you might need an adult to help you measure this, half a teaspoon of salt, just that much. Yeah? Then you're going to need to mix all these things in together with your whisk. Okay, so guys, for this next bit, you're going to need an adult to help you out. You're going to have to pour half a cup of butter into a pan and melt it. But half a cup is the same as 2 tablespoons. So 1, 2. Okay? And we just leave it on a low heat to melt. This next bit, in your big white sugar. You're also going to need 3/4 of a cup of soft brown sugar. You might need an adult to help you out this bit. Okay, so guys, for this next bit, you're going to need to mix all of that sugar you just poured in, mix it all up nice together so it looks something like this. Right. Next thing we're going to do is the butter we've just melted, we're going to pour that in. Okay, so guys, for this next bit, we're going to need 1 egg, and you're going to need to crack that and put it into your mixture. Okay, so guys, so now we've put 1 egg into the mixture, we now need to separate the other egg. So what we need is this little yellow thing, which is called the egg yolk. So in a separate small bowl, what you're going to do is just crack this egg into it, and you're going to reach in with your hands and just grab the yolk. Just like that. I'm going to wait for it to drip. And just get rid of all that stuff. There we go. So that's all we want now, guys. And we can put that straight into the mixture. And then what we can do is we can mix all of this together. So guys, once you've mixed your eggs, your sugar and your butter together, it should look something all like this. The next thing we need to do is we need to add in our vanilla extract. So we get a teaspoon, like so, and you pour in 2.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. So 1, 2, and then a little bit in this one. There we go. And we need to mix all this in together as well. Okay, so guys, you should have 2 separate bowls. One bowl should have your flour mixture, and this one should have your butter mixture. Okay? And what we're going to do is we need to mix these together. So using in your big bowl, just pour in a little bit of the flour. So guys, at the end of all that, your mixture should look something like this. The next step is to add in all the chocolates. So we have our dark chocolate and we have our white chocolate, and we're going to mix this all in together. Now remember guys, you can use any chocolate you want, but today we're going to use dark and white chocolate. So what we're going to do first is just add in all the dark chocolates. And then guys, we're going to open up our white chocolate and add that in as well.
What is that?
After Sam breaks the wooden spatula.
A wooden spoon?
Yeah, wooden spoon.
Hold on.
You're not helping the situation, Jack. I'll fix that.
I can fix that. I can fix
Ready?
it.
Okay, so guys, after you mixed in all your ingredients, it should look something like this. Okay guys, for the next bit, you're going to need some cling film or plastic wrap. You need to just going to get a little bit of it, like so, and you're going to need to cover all this cookie dough, just like this. And this mixture needs to go and sit in the fridge for 20 minutes.
Now, don't forget to wipe down all your surfaces.
Okay guys, so while your cookie dough is in the fridge, make sure you turn on your oven. You might need an adult to help you out with this. And set it to 180 degrees. So guys, now that you've got your cookie dough out of the fridge, you need to lay out 3 trays with foil on each of the trays, because they do get quite sticky. So once you've got everything set out and your oven's on and your cookie dough's out of the fridge, you need to carefully space out the cookies on your trays, otherwise because they grow quite big and they'll stick together. But our challenge today is going to be who can have the best rounded cookie out of me, Ellie and Jack. So let's go have a look. Right, so now we put them in the oven, guys, but they should take about 10 to 15 minutes to cook, but you cook them until they're golden brown. Okay, so you keep making sure that they're golden brown.
Challenge. It's called the Egg Drop Challenge. So you're going to make a box to protect this egg, and you're going to fill it with blankets, bubble wrap, material, lots of things like that. And you've got to do this all in a minute. And then after that minute's done, we're going to test if these boxes really do protect this egg. So let's go!
So we hope you guys really enjoyed this week's BCC Kids game show.
Please send in all your pictures of today's show into bcckids@bcc.live, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel.
Tune in next week, guys, for the next show. Bye!